Hey VC, this is Chris. I'm going to do a video in the Randall Weaver series. He's doing his favorite albums by a letter of the alphabet. So I noticed this evening he was wrapping his series up, his 20th video in this, because he combined a couple of letters because there weren't enough titles to come up with 10 per letter. So he was doing the letter W tonight, and that's the conclusion of his series. So I've done, spottily responded to some of these, and maybe I'll go back and fill in some other letters, but I'm going to do the letter X tonight. That was one of the letters that he had combined, W, X, Y, Z, V, maybe, I don't know, 5 letters, I think. So he could get a total of 10. So I took that as a challenge to try to find 10 letters, 10 albums that started with the letter X for their titles. Of course, I had to cheat. I had to pull some CDs out. Randy had tried to keep this more rock albums. I couldn't do that either, so I had to pull 2 folk albums in. But 10 albums with the started with the letter X. So to start it off with, it'll be this one, Alex Dobkin. The title is XX Alex. On the Women's Waxworks label, I think. Yeah, Women's Waxworks. So there's the label, XX Alex. Kind of plain looking. So I'm going to stick this on. So 1980 out of, distributed by Lady Slipper Music out of Durham, North Carolina. So kind of folky music, women oriented. And get the other folk album out of the way. Siemens Institute sings at the South Street Seaport. So I tried not to use albums that started with the artist's title, but I was kind of limited on what I had. So the Siemens Institute sings at Southport Sea. This is on Folkways. (1973). So sort of sea shanty oriented type songs. All right, then the 3 CDs to make this up. Starting with Peter Hamill, vocalist for Vandergraaf Generator. Cross My Heart. So progressive rock music or prog, whatever. This little booklet. Cross My Heart. I forget what the year is. (1996). Peter Hamill from Vandergraaf Generator. Next is Lorenzos Doll. (21 Degrees), XXI. So sort of space rock, avant-garde, sort of in the same vein as Death in June, maybe. Legendary Pink Dots, maybe just so Lorenzos Doll. 21 Degrees. This is 1994, distributed by World Serpent, which did some Nurse with Wound tracks and things. And then the third one, I think somebody else showed this, ZZ Top, Triple X. 1999. So blues rock oriented. Okay, on to the rest of the vinyl. Helios Creed, X-rated fairy tales. So he's made up one half of chrome from the late 80s, early 90s. After, then he went on his own, sort of space rock, synth rock. Did I say the year on this? Oops. If I can figure it out, I don't see it jumping out at me. 90s, I think. Hawkwind, more space rock. I think somebody else showed this one also. X in Search of Space. It has this die-cut cover that folds out. Top-loading thing on United Artists. Early 70s, 72. I forgot to say that this was on Subterranean label, the Helios Creed. I showed it, but I forgot to mention it. Subterranean. All right, so Hawkwind, more space rock. This one I think was shown also. Klaus Schulz X, a double LP set. Includes a booklet of some type. There's some music, bunch of words. On this Black Brain, I guess that's a reissue label. Got some cover damage there where there was a sticker. 1976, Klaus Schulz synthesizer music. And speaking of synthesizers, Michael Henig, Except One, has this great big punch-out hole there. Luckily, or nicely, they put it in the middle of a balloon, or whatever those things are. He was with Agitation Free, went on to play with Tangerine Dream, so sort of very keyboard-oriented album. Here's the label. Capital 1980 something, most likely. 1987. Michael Henig, and I had that paired up with this other one, which that might be better. departure from the northern wasteland, which was earlier, 78. Annette Peacock, I think Dave Culture Fan showed this one. Extremes on the tomato label, or tomato label. It's got a gold stamp promo down there, but I doubt if it's a promotional album. Oh, it is. Not a white label, but it's just a promotional, not for sale album. 1979, so avant-garde, progressive, funk is another category that's put into. Jazz funk. All right, so that was my a quick run through of the letter X for Randy's thread on letters of the alphabet, favorite albums, or in this case, they're all my favorite because I really had to struggle to get up to 10. So thanks everybody, and again, that was Alex Dobkin in the background. Very folky. She's the vocalist and rhythm guitarist. So, see y'all later.